My goodness gracious. What a day. What a day. So what's everybody think about these three-letter organizations? Let me go over here to Alpha Voice. Was just asking everybody how they feel about
Happy D-Day, man. Happy D-Day.
Happy D-Day. How do we feel about three-letter organizations that are total corrupt organizations?
Yeah. Doopy.
Yeah, good word. We'll probably leave it at that. Not going to dog them too much. Yeah.
SAFU.
It's like, well, here's my Bitcoin chart. Where's the data set? Oh, better drag her up.
Oh!
Yeah, all good. And I'm about to show everybody, SEC this, SEC that. Right? Now, I brought that up to begin with because it's a total crock of shit and it's news. What happened? Exactly what I really thought was going to happen. I kind of gave up on it because BTC had a little pump, but we got some reverse wave trends that were tested on this move on some macro time frames.
It's a trap!
It's a trap! If I could move my screen up, track down this little data set, I mean, wow. Come on, baby.
Say hello to my little friend!
Say hello to my little friend! Man, oh man. This should be dragging and dropping. And it is just
2 hours later.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, come on, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
This thing will not budge.
Yeah.
What in the heck, man? This is so ridiculous.
Get overloaded. The VEPS can scare the TV.
Dude, I literally was just messing with all these charts before I started streaming. No problems. As soon as I start streaming. So TradingView, if you're listening, might need to beef up your arsenal a little bit. I mean, I can't even drag and drop my freaking data set up.
They need more streaming bandwidth.
Jesus, man. I mean, come on. Dude, this is crazy. It's moving like a centimeter every time. And look how far I'm dragging it. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, I see. I just got to move like... Come on, little guy. All right, let's see here. So where are we hanging out? Second support level on the weekly volatility range. Pretty sure. Let me scale down. Yep. There's that weekly range right up there. Okay, so down here hanging around. Got a pretty tight 68.3 Laplace distribution range today. Let's see what happens. This will be interesting. Old Bitcoin. Now, let me show you. Let's take a quick peek. Now, here's the 4 hour. Guys, we outside the power mean band a bit. Hey, it doesn't matter which way. You always come back into it. All right? You always come back into it. That's what the power mean band's all about. Returns mean revert. It's all different lengths of, think of it as mean reversion. Mean reversion. Pound that in your head. Bitcoin's setting up some hidden bear right now, though. Yeah, a couple. Woohoo! Got the low length Laplace Z score as well. Interesting. Looks like the trend to the downside is breaking back up inside the second standard deviation band. Now that I just wanted to show you on that 4 hour. Let's pop up. First, let's go to the weekly. Start at the weekly. Right? Boom. Sitting right again. Right on this freaking wave trend on the weekly. We got some wicks down into it before. We're literally sitting about $200 on the weekly below. But look, we're finding support on what? The 99 log MA right now. 99 log MA. Pretty sure. Let me double check here. You know what on the weekly? Yeah, man, they are right together too. Wow. Got the 99 and the 33. Everything's piled up together. You can see we're trapped right in the middle of these log MAs. So that's on the weekly. I dropped down to a 5-day. This is really the wave trend I wanted tested. Bam, sitting right on it. Let me blow this up a little bit. There we go. Got a wick right to the 5-day wave trend. Right to the 5-day wave trend. Pattern traders out there may going, oh my God, look, support. Support, you guys. Come on. Let's stop. There's no real support and resistance unless you're dealing with volatility ranges, distribution levels. Okay, this is what the algos deem to be support and resistance. This is where you will see reversals and pumps and dumps and all kinds of fun stuff in crypto. So that's a 5-day. Drop down on the 3-day. There you go, sitting right there, sitting right on the wave trend. Oh, about $100 below on the 3-day right now. This is what happens when you get outside the power mean band. You always come back in. Let's see. Let's go to a 2-day. And some weird reads here too on the Bitcoin index. You can see these candles. Does that look correct? Absolutely not. It's all good. Yeah, we're below. Here's the 99 log MA though. And on the 2-day, outside the power mean band. Outside the power mean band. Last dump, everybody's like, oh, that was the pump. Oh, we're going to nowhere. It got to the bottom side of the power mean band. Ripped up to the local high, right? 31. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I just wanted to show that though. When everybody's out there going, the SEC made this happen. You guys, come on. Do we understand that the algos use all this information to manipulate people? Okay, they use this information to manipulate people. The writing was on the wall on this pullback already. I was just waiting. The bulls were a little resilient, right? They kept pumping this thing up. It's okay. Here we are again. Now we're to the downside of the power mean band. Now we're to the downside of the power mean band. Well, let's see here. So what are we going to be looking for? Divergences, man. Divergences. And on the 4-hour, the only thing setting up right now, hidden bear. Could get a little low. Could get a little lower. So where would be a good area? Let's take a peek here real quick. Even though you get that far away from that power mean band, I'm telling you, man, look out. Look out. Where is the bottom of the weekly range? Because this is the second support level, and that's actually first support level on the monthly. Let's be slow with this. There you go. There it is down there, about 24,344. Right in this area. That is the bottom of the weekly range. And it just so, is it the bottom of the daily? No. There's another level down here. There you are. Come on. That's the third. Wow. Yeah, we got massive volatility range today, which of course, yeah, this thing is deep. Holy mercy. Usually you're going to see a lot tighter ranges. Look, we got one more. There's the first, second, third. We got one more daily down here. There it is. There's the bottom of the daily. And is that the bottom of the monthly? Nope, there's the bottom of the monthly, 21,358. Okay, now we got all that. Back to the data set. Pull it on down. We're going to take a look at the RMLR too. On the 4-hour first, actually. Pop this baby on. All right, let's get a little scale. Yeah, buddy. Let's pull up the 31st. Let me see. Yeah, we nailed. So you can see on this 4-hour candle, right? What did we nail? Third standard deviation normal distribution. Boom, wick right to it. Slowly pulling back up to mean revert. Tried to get up inside that first standard deviation band. Dumping down a little bit below it now. I'm telling you, usually when you hit these lower bands, you're gonna mean revert. Guys, this can go sideways and mean revert. That's what makes this indicator so powerful, right? You know where the future mean of log returns is going to be, right? This doesn't have to go up right here. This we can just mess around the rest of the week. Actually, this would be through the day today. We just going to go sideways and mean revert? We sure could. We definitely sure could. What's this 30 look like? Let me see here. This would be a better look. Yeah, and you look. You hit the 3SD. Remember, on that current candle on the 30, you hit the 3SD band as well. Yeah, man, this thing is going to definitely go back up here a little bit. Right? You mean revert. What happens when you get to the RMLR is the question, right? Do you reject from there? Do you close a 4-hour candle above it? That's what we're looking for. Let's check this daily. Not quite to the 2. Let's see the let's turn off the 30.
The interesting thing about the RMLR, one of the things I like about it, is that when it's in a mean reversion like it is now,
yep,
the probabilities are significantly higher, like extremely high, that it is going to mean revert before it hits that third SD band down again.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that's so yeah.
You are exactly correct. Yes, sir. Exactly correcto. All right. Let's see here. So on the daily, sent a wick down into here. I mean, look, guys, that yesterday's daily candle almost hit the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. Did it pull back in the 3SD? Not quite. Not close. Yeah, it did. There it is right there by the 2SD band. So yeah, pulled it up inside the third standard deviation. Was making its way up probably to a 2SD. Right, there's the 2SD right there. But daily closed. A little continuation. So you got the pump. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Dumped down a little bit below it. 68.3% chance today that Bitcoin closes in this tight little range. Is that going to happen? I don't know, man. We could move down. We could move down to some other levels here. There's that 3SD on the daily, right? Boom, boom, boom. Dipped right below it, but what supported it? What supported it? That was yesterday. That was the bottom of the daily range, guys. Right? Bottom of the daily range, second support level on the weekly. This is what I talk about all the time. That's why we love these entire volatility ranges. When you get these massive dumps or these massive pumps, very, very, very low probability of the time are you going to close outside those levels, especially the daily. First, second, third, then the fourth really got some right spread on that baby, and it just ripped right to it. Incredible, these indicators.
That happened literally on the intersect on the daily, and obviously on the 4 hours. It happened right after the intersect. You know, like a few candles after the intersect. Well,
yeah,
literally on the intersect, it started falling. Right, or just like
yep.
Those intersects are powerful on the RMLR.
They
really are. Within 0 to 4 candles, you're going to see a move relative to the time frame you're on, like a nice size move, and you sure saw it on the 4 hour, and you definitely saw it on the daily.
Yeah, big time. I mean, holy mercy. Man, this thing, the RMLR rejected.
The thing shows you the future.
It shows the future.
It really does. Like, what?
Yeah,
it's
man.
just mind blowing. Tools that show the future.
Tools
accurately.
that show the future.
I would love to see any traditional tools that do that, but they don't. But this does.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta love it too. Future projection. Wham. There you go. There's the 30.
Yeah.
30 length RMLR. So what's likely going to happen here? I mean, I see this thing. We're at some point here. This daily candle before the end of the week is going to populate above the RMLR, unless we really get a massive dump here. Really get a massive dump. But then, you know, that's why we got the deviation bands. This all works pretty well together. That's why we use it. If there was a better way, we'd do it. We are definitely searchers of the technical analysis, the good kind, right? The good kind. Not the lagging, not the lagging stuff. There's plenty of lagging indicators out there. We choose not to use them, right?
That's right.
And it's amen. Amen. You know, I found out some really interesting stuff about amen. I might want to stop saying it.
Testify, brother.
Got to watch some Billy Carson, man. Boy, he gets deep into those emerald tablets, and you're like, oh, Amun Ra. Oh, wait a minute. Who was Amun Ra? Was he Anunnaki? Or however they pronounce it? He's like, yep. Ooh, we might be saying amen to the wrong person. Got to be careful. Our history is incredible. Just know that. Guys, we know nothing. We know nothing. They have hid everything from us. Most of it in plain sight. So, eyes open. All right. What about gold? Yeah, man. Say gold. All right. Let's check out gold for our friend in the chat. While we're waiting for SPY to open, we got 15 minutes. Been talking a lot about gold.
Nowadays, we can talk about Bitcoin for the gold bugs, because Peter Schiff is a Bitcoin boy.
Yeah, Peter Schiff's a Bitcoin boy now. Let's, you know what? First thing I'm going to do, let's go over here. Throw gold on the VRE. Yes. Real quick here. Come on, TradingView. Populate up our... Let's go, baby.
Talk about a sign that crypto has won. Even the gold bug of all gold bugs is a Bitcoin bug now.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'll tell you what, gold definitely got up above the weekly volatility range. Hey, good for gold, but
yeah,
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, what is Dixie doing? Let's see. Yeah, still making a little headway here. Yesterday, really going sideways. Throw gold up here, man. Let's see what's happening here. Get it on every chart. And hopefully, morning, Chris. I'm wondering what, I can't remember the guy's name, but right at the end of the stream, he was asking about the US 30. I kind of put a little bit of info in the chat for him where the volatility range on the weekly was and whatnot. But yeah, if he pops back in, we'll check that out. Let's see here. What have we got on the 4 hour? Okay, so what's setting up right now? Look at the returns oscillator, right? You're getting a higher high on the returns oscillator, lower high on the data set. That is hidden bear divergence. It's also on the low length Laplace Z-score. Are we seeing it? You know what? No, just on the low length Laplace Z-score and the returns oscillator. So we got to see here on the 4 hour when this returns oscillator gets down to the zero mean right here. Is it going to cross? Right? Is it going to cross? We're going to get some positive correlation. To be seen. To be seen. Let me see where this is at on the daily. But this is a stark reminder of the power of the reverse Fisher. Right? Look. This power mean band was making its way. The 4 hour was flipping bullish, right? To cross the 99 log MA and the reverse Fisher. Man, it's rejecting off of it. To have that happen now in the 4 hour, gold's going to have to get up here, right? 19, let's just say 1975 area, right? Get up here, close of some 4 hour candles and get this power mean band flipping up. But here's my take. Let's get up here on the high time frames, right? If we're going to go for a weekly, let's go for a 5 day. Boom. Now look, I've been talking about this cross for a while, right? When you get across to the reverse wave trend up on the reverse Fisher, this is a magnet for price action, right? You can see what's going on. You're hanging up in the top side of the power mean band here. The wave trend on the 5 day has not been tested yet. I've been talking about this for a while, that gold's going to dip below 1900. Be patient. Be patient. Let's see here. So that's a 5 day. Let's see where it's at on the 3 day. Let's see if any of these wicks got down to reverse wave trend. Nope, not quite. Found support. The blue dotted line right here, that's the 33 power mean. Sent some wicks right into there. Yet to test any of these wave trends on these high time frames. So 5 day, 3 day. Let's see the 2 day. And now why do I think it's going to test the wave trend? This is the reverse wave trend too. So if you're pulling up a regular wave trend, you're like, what's this guy looking at? None of this makes sense. It's like, well, trust me. Our devs created this indicator. Let's see here. Let's go to a 2 day, see if this thing is pulled back. Tested that. There you go. There's a 2 day wave trend test. This is what you're going to see. That being said, just like I was talking about Bitcoin, where Bitcoin mean reverted back, tested that reverse wave trend on some time frames, then started to bounce off of it. I was like, okay, maybe we weren't going to get the 5 day, the 3 day wave trend test, right? Because Bitcoin popped. It's been tested now. And so while everybody's out there, all the news, oh, it's the SEC coming down. Guys, they use this as manipulation. These algos were already running the show, man. This is what drives me nuts. If you're trading the markets, turn off the news, turn on the VEPS. That's all you got to do. You got to understand these indicators to know what's happening. The algos aren't trading the news, man. Let's go to a daily.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yep. And there's the, here we go. Yeah, you're outside the power mean band on the daily. And I even talked about this, that gold could bounce back up to the wave trend here because it did find support on the 99 log MA, didn't close the candle below this reverse Fisher. If gold pops up here to around 1970, right? 1970, I mean, it did a couple days ago, right? Rejected hard right back down to the 99. I'm telling you here, man, this power mean band flipping bearish like this is not a good look for a gold at all. Low length volatility starting to contract. The correlation's breaking positive. Don't want to see that. Look, negative correlation, 981. It is contracting, actually. So that's actually probably going to see a doji, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Boom, getting a little freaking daily candle. It's a doji. The volatility is literally telling you here, too. Why? You've got the low length contracting. The correlation broke positive. That's a walk down. You got the 981 contracting, negative correlation. That's a walk up. Then you got the powerful little 2400. Guys, it's contracting, positively correlated. All right. That's a walk down as well. So those two are going to override. You're going to create this doji candle. One day we'll do this. We'll play, right? We like to turn off the data sets and just really explain this is what's happening, boom, and then turn it on. Everybody's like, wow. Guys, it's the indicators, man. The indicators, the volatility. People are like, what about volume? Volume doesn't matter, right? Volatility creates volume. Volatility creates everything. That's why it's the basis of what we do. That's why that indicator takes up a lot of space on my chart, because there's a lot here, right? There is a lot here. So I'm looking, now could gold shoot back up into, what is that, the 33? That's a 33 log MA right here. Could it get up to in between 1970, 1980? It can, but I'm looking for this thing still to reject, right? Because like I said again, this 3-day reverse wave trend, boom, right here. Look at this cross. This is what I'm talking about, right? Look at the cross happen on the 3-day. The data set just roared down here, man, to test this cross. I'm telling you, you're going to see this on the 5-day. Pull this baby back up, and it's getting close. I mean, we're talking about, I would say, when's this 5-day close? 3 days, so pretty much end of the week. This could go into the end of next week where we see this test, because it's going to come. It's going to come. Even if it just comes down and tests the reverse Fisher, right? It's all under 1900. Now, would I look for some support there? Absolutely, on gold. Now, do I buy gold? Do I invest? No, I don't. I don't at all. Used to. I'd rather play silver, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not going to buy paper, anything. I want the underlying. I want it in my hands. When I used to trade silver, guys, I wasn't trading silver on an exchange. I was leaving my house, driving to Carson City, I lived in Carson City for a while, but when I was living in Tahoe, it's a 40 minute drive. You're in Carson City. Buy the underlying. Man, I got my hands on the silver. It's a pain in the ass to lug around when you're buying 5 cases of it. Each case weighs 36 pounds. It's like carrying a 36-pound little brick. I mean, it's crazy how heavy a case of silver is. But yeah, last time I did that, I bought at 12, sold at 18. Nice quick trade. Boom, boom. What did I do with that profit? It was literally, I believe, about 18K. I took that money and freaking bought Bitcoin. That's all I do. That's my mission. Trading, right? On Tastyworks. Trading intraday options. What do I do with these profits, man? I buy Bitcoin. Digital currencies of the future. You can be in denial all you want. We're in a digital age. You think that any currency is going to be backed by gold? Come. Bitcoin. No. Only sound money. Okay? Bitcoin. It's something you can actually believe in. Now, whether or not you believe in cryptocurrencies or not, hey man, you better roll with the punches. Going to get left behind. That's what I tell people. If somebody asks me, do you really like digital currencies? Because there's a lot of control in that, right? Everything is tracked. That's what they want. So don't believe the hype. Oh, the US government's against crypto. Guys, there's a faction, right, of the fraudsters that are running this fiat money scam. They don't like it. But I'm telling you, man, the controllers, the real controllers, they want cryptocurrency in. They want to trace everybody. It's coming. It is a coming. So am I just going to deny it? No, absolutely not. I'm not. But I'm older, right? I mean, for some of the younger generation and stuff, that's what I'm trying to tell my nephews, my nieces, guys, start buying Bitcoin, start buying Bitcoin, start buying Bitcoin. I don't have enough to go around for everybody. The youngsters probably getting all mine. So nobody listens, man. I try to talk to people all the time. They're going to get stuck with a bunch of worthless cash is what's going to end up happening. It's already worthless. Look at inflation. Dollar doesn't go very far. Cracks me up. There's a dollar store by one of the family restaurants. Somebody needed something. I was like, I'll go. So I go to the dollar store. What the hell? They need to change the name. Nothing's a dollar anymore. It's like $10. Inflation hit the dollar stores. It's pretty funny. Shit's expensive. And I noticed I was in there. I had no idea. They sell meat. They got these little thin steaks and stuff. Newsflash, don't eat dollar store steaks. Bad idea. I doubt it's real meat. It's not where I would be shopping for the meat. Yeah, this 5-day, burn this image in your head, right? Burn this image in your head. I know gold's trying to pop back up here, but eventually this is what you're going to see. Every time you pop outside the power mean band, returns mean revert, price action follows. We're just looking for we're looking for some divergence. Now, what could happen here? Let's check this out. There's the high, boom. There was the bear div that brought down price action, right? So when you're setting up all these points of bear div, what's it set up, right? What's it set up? Hidden bull, right? Hidden bull. When bear div's playing out, it's setting up hidden bull. Well, now look, right? From up here, these are lower lows now. There's no more hidden bull. If this comes up to the zero mean on the 5-day and rejects on, let me see, where would that pop to? You probably need a higher high. You know, man, this chart's actually ending up pretty clean right now. It really is. Look at the Z-score. Look at the 30-length Z-score, though. This thing's really turning down. Definitely on some bear div. Random walk, too. This whole move to the downside. Look at the last trend on gold. This is it right here. This up move that happened on, wow, December 19th, right? 22, right before the end of the year. We had this little run up. Right up to what, 19? Yeah, the high there was about 1940. Moved up from about 1800. Nice little move. That was the last trend in gold. Right? This has all been a random walk. All this price action. Right? People right here would say this pump. Well, that's trend. No, it's not. At least the entropy indicator is not saying so. A real trend, you want to see the really bright blue, man. Bright blue. Okay, let's see here. Oh shit! What time is it? 9:27. But yeah, that's I can get back on gold a little bit longer. Let's pop it. What's SPY doing pre-market here? Boy, this thing. It's a resilient little monkey, man. SPY is being really resilient. Look at the 5-day, we're outside the power mean band. 3-day going to be outside the power mean band. I'm on you. There we go. Yeah. Look, same thing on SPY too. Going to have a cross here on the 3-day pretty soon. And I saw something too, some talking about golden crosses, all this stupid stuff. Guys, you can't use lagging moving averages. Exponential, simple, they're all lagging. They're all built on price, right? Price action follows returns, not price. Price doesn't follow price. Why do people use that? I don't know, but it's all good. So all these macro time frames are outside the power mean band. One after another. Having outliers too. This daily will be the most interesting to me. So we got what? Yeah, this is going to be a interesting little pullback here. It's going to happen. Returns mean revert. Returns mean revert. The trend to the top side from last couple days, right? Monday and last Friday, kicking up off the 3 SD band on the entropy. Interesting. Let me see here. But yeah, no div, no bear div, no bear div. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, there it is. Remember, I talked about the 4-hour, the bear div, just crossing the zero mean at the close yesterday. Not setting up any hidden bull yet, right? You got to get a lower low here, though. So yeah, do I see the least top side of the power mean band here? I mean, we're talking 421, 420 area. Yeah, those puts yesterday ended up breaking even on the put I bought during the day. Just the one put, man, that intraday put. But the previous one I bought on Friday, remember, I bought 3 puts. They were 11 cents a piece. Guys, lost $33. Little risk management built in right there. But hey, yesterday, if I were to dump down to that 421 area, man, it would have paid off big time. So yeah, it's all good. All good. I would have 10x that trade. That's why I like trading the 0 DT options. No, I do not sell intraday. That's just silly to me. There's not enough profit. A lot more risk. The risk reward on buying the premium intraday, especially when you got the VEPS, man, it's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer if you know the right strikes to buy. That is for sure. Got to know what strikes to buy. See the 90. Here we go. All right, let's get this on. Yeah, a little gap down. Come on, populate, baby. I need your info. So, yeah, here you go right here. So here is a nice little tight daily range up here. Bottom side of the daily range, 427.4. Here it is right here.
Matt's in the house.
Who? Huh?
Matt's in the house.
Yeah, he's chilling, man. What's up, Matt?
I'm not even here.
I'm not here. He's probably on a conference call too.
So not here, you're here.
Yeah, P-Funk's here.
P-Funk's here.
So not here, I'm here.
I love you guys that aren't
Pretty
here.
crazy news, man. Coinbase down. Look at Coinbase.
Coinbase getting wrecked, I'm sure.
20%, bro. It's crazy.
I mean,
Government's
they have
doing
a
their job,
stock.
man.
I forget they have a stock. That thing's going to the floor. This is going to be
It's down
like
20%. Just hit $46, man.
yeah, it's going to be however many shares there are. Divide that by $1 billion, and then that will be its floor.
What?
The rough pull of the NASDAQ futures. Wow.
What the hell? What are you talking
The
about?
problem with this is this is orchestrated, so everybody's going to pull all their funds out of Coinbase. You watch, you see what this is. You know what I mean? So this seems a short big time until they get through this.
Yeah, but man, this is all just a crock of.
Oh, I agree. It's bullshit. We know that.
But $200 million worth of
scam.
royalties.
Yeah, give me some of that cheap Coinbase. We'll get to the bottom down here. I'll freaking get into a 45-day expiration options trade on this bad boy. I'll long the shit out of it. But yeah, so here we are. So here's the top of the weekly range right here on SPY. All right, top of the weekly is right here. Here's the new daily right up here. What's going to happen? I'm going to bounce here. This daily is going to get tested here. And you got to remember, look, yesterday, right? Where is that bad boy? Hold on for a second. Or was it the previous? Here it is right here. There's the top side of that daily range, 421. That thing still hasn't been tested, right? Still has not been tested. That was Friday. Monday. Now we're into Tuesday. Do I think that area is going to get tested at some point? Man, I do. Really do. Let me see something here. What do we got working? Holy smoke. Am I on SPY? Wow, this expected move is tight. I mean tight. Talking 420, 425 and a half. 420 on the bottom side, 427 on the top. Man, dude, that is super tight. We're going to get some movement. Let me see here. Holy moly. What in the heck? Dude, this is crazy. Man, you see this premium? P-Funk, you looking on Tasty Trade?
Yeah, I do. It's insane.
What the?
What is that telling you?
Dude, look at, the 426s don't even have a bid.
I know. Yeah.
What the?
It's incredible. Something's not right. Or they know something.
Yeah, let me look at this. Give me a second. What the heck?
The NASDAQ futures are falling out of bed, dude. So, I mean.
Yeah, let me see. Where you at? NASDAQ. Oh, yeah. Huh. Boy, this is spooky.
Movement is coming.
Mine just crashed on me, my Tasty Trade.
Dude, you got puts. You got the 427 puts in the money, 4 cents. But then the 428s are 86 cents.
No.
That is just.
What day are you looking at?
Let me see here.
No. 426 puts are 88 cents. 427s are $1.39.
SPY, 0 DTEs.
Today's June 6th. 425s are 50. 426 are 90. 427s
Oh,
are
what is this
49.
thing doing? Hold on here.
Yeah.
This is screwy.
That's why mine crashed. That's why I just reloaded it.
Yeah, that's what's going on. No wonder. Yeah, they had yesterday's up still. That's why I'm like, what the hell is going on? There we go.
You got to shut it down every day, man. If you don't, you'll still see that stuff up from yesterday.
Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Now this makes a lot more sense. Okay. Dude, that's why I'm just like, okay, let me wipe the sleep out of my eyes here. I'm not seeing something correctly. Jesus, what a joke. I was on 0 DTEs, but it was from yesterday. I was like, how do these in the money puts not have any bids at all? Well, there you go, knucklehead. There you go. So yeah, the 421s are 4 cents. That makes more sense. Let me see.
At least your brain was smart enough to figure out that something is going on.
Oh yeah, something wasn't right. No doubt about it. Jesus. Kind of like the bottom of this weekly, man. Where is it? 422s.
Sorry, we just landed on the planet.
Sorry, bro. We just landed. What did he do? What did he do? I don't know. I'm just ringing up the cash register, baby. Ringing up the cash register. Yeah, real interesting. So you're talking about NASDAQ. What, the minis?
Yeah.
Oof. All right, let's see what's happening here. Here's this big 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Let's move this up. Now I know. Yeah, you just got to go slow. Drag this up. Yeah, that's right. Like the bag lady.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, it went down first support level on the daily. Good stuff. Let's see here. This could be, actually, man, I need to keep an eye on this bad boy. Let's see here. Yeah, that was a nice little sell-off, man. For sure. For sure. Indeed. But the daily up here, boom, boom, boom. Let's go over here real quick. Yeah, having an outlier here on the 90. Still having an outlier. And even on the 90-minute, right? Reverse wave trend. Man, it's 420. 420.86 area, kind of. Yep. Wow. Where's it at on the 4 hour? Been about a week now off coffee. Thank God the headaches went away. Man, those are brutal, dude. There's nothing like a caffeine headache. Oh, man, it just cripples you.
Yeah.
Going good, though. Last day of this cleanse, man. Excited. Let's see. Oh, power mean doesn't want to populate. Let's go to the 45-minute. We saw the 90 coming down. That power mean band's around about 421.
Yeah, bottom right, Entropy.
Oh, yeah. 45-minute, man. Random walk. Random. Oh, good Lord. Come on. Populate for me there, dear. La-di-da-di, everybody. Oh, alpha voice.
Well, Scott, too. If you look at the 1-day S&P, man, the RMLRs crossed 2 days ago. So when they cross, usually it's a day or 2 or 3 when you get a move, right?
Let me see. Yeah. What time frame you talking about?
A daily, a 24-hour. I guess it's a big thing.
Yeah, let me look here.
So going by Yasha's theory, when they cross like that you know, you're so far the median is 414. You know, the power.
You're talking the daily. You're talking on SPY, right?
Yeah.
There's no intersection.
Pull up your other MLR.
Yeah, both.
You only got one up.
Yeah, they're not either. It's not either.
Right there, they crossed. You see it right there 2 days ago. That cross of the RMLRs. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought you were talking about cross of the power mean. Yeah.
No, I meant when they cross like that.
Yeah, we're about to get a double cross. Double cross?
Yeah.
414 is the 30 length power mean.
Right. Yep.
For sure. Yeah, I was like, there's no cross. I thought you were talking about the power mean. Yeah, the RMLRs are definitely crossing. Let me see here. We were up there by what? Only the 1 SD band. That's the low length. But yeah, kind of this thing's definitely. What's a 4 hour look like? Yeah, almost got up to the 3 SD band. Yeah, it's breaking down right now. Probably going to see their MLR here at some point. There we go. I mean, we've got all kinds of reads in between like 420 and 421 in that area. Yeah, man.
So the question then becomes how far, if you're going to play for a lotto, how far out do you go? You go a week or two, because you got everyday future. I mean, you're talking options. This is the problem I have, is I don't know how far out to go with them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be probably playing it tight, trying to get these puts in the money by the end of the day. Are you talking about like doing a week out trade?
Yeah, like if you were going to put an option, a put option on, say at 414, where the power mean is, you know, for it to, if it were to get down there, I mean, would you go a week out, 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out? That's the only issue I never understood about options. I can't figure that shit out.
Well, shit, the way these markets, the way this data set's
fixing fun.
flying around, dude, it could do it in a day. That's why I will probably intraday work it just every day, trying to.
Right.
I wouldn't probably buy anything more than maybe 4 strikes down from in the money. I mean, that seems reasonable to me.
So if you're looking at a 422 put right now on June 13th, it's $1.20. It's $1.05.
Right. Yeah, an intraday, it's 6 cents.
Yeah. I know.
6 cents on the
Fucking
intraday.
junkies here, man.
Yeah.
Fucking junkies here. Give me another rail, please.
Yeah.
Rail party one.
We are the degens of the traditional markets. There is no doubt about it. Oh my goodness. Look at these freaking memes in here. Are you kidding me? What's happening? Bitcorn waffles. Oh no.
What?
Oh my.
I'm listening, Efren.
So what you can do is 7-day time frame. Look for, let's say you want it to be bearish by some of things. So go see what your 7-day return oscillator and then the direction of volatility is saying. And then you can use the entropy oscillator, the Shannon entropy one.
Right.
And then if you can see that Shannon entropy one is going to expand, like AKA go down, then you'll know that your RO has the legs to break mean reversion if it's bearish. And then you can sort of measure out, like, it will take about 3 weeks to turn a weekly RO around. Like, it'll stop, and then it'll be a doji, and then it'll be a reversal. It won't ever stop into a reversal straight back up, unless it's just like some wall event.
I'm just going on the 5-day.
Or you have low term.
Well, if I put a 7-day, that would be a 1 week, right? So you're saying put a weekly chart? Is that what you're saying?
No. You can put a 7-day.
Not on a traditional asset, man. Use a 5-day.
Is that what he's saying? Hey. All right, so if I put up a 5-day here, I'm going to post a chart in here and see if this is what you mean. This is based off of what something you said. African. This is one of the charts I did from you. Hang on, where are we at here? Where's your shit? And see if you see. It's going to be hard to see, but control to.
I don't know what's going on.
Right, that's a 5-day chart. I know it's kind of ugly with shit all over the place. But.
Well, look, let me just say something real quick about all this. So the whole point of having these distribution levels on these higher time frames, this is 4 options. If you're looking at a week, at like a 5-day out trade in traditional markets, I'm looking at the first standard deviation on the 5-day, which is where is it at? It is at 421.
2581.
421.13.
Wait, on the daily? On
the 5-day. 5-day, the first standard deviation to the downside is at 421.13 right now.
Huh.
This is kind of exactly what all this is for. If you were going to trade like a week out, that's the whole thing. If I'm not trading 0 DTE options, I'm entering options trades 45 days out. And then I'm getting out of them when there's 21 days of expiration. So you're literally only in the trade for about 3 weeks anyway. Right? So that's what I would do. Because you go out there farther, I mean, you're gonna get a better deal too.
No, I feel you. I didn't mean to hijack this. I was just curious. I didn't mean to go off tangent here. Sorry.
But yeah, it's like if I'm going out on further expirations, especially like if I do anything further out, it's usually about 45 days. I'm looking at the distribution levels, right? I'm looking at the distribution levels.
Okay.
You can
got it. I lost what you were saying. I got what you're saying. 421.13. Okay, I got it. I was looking at a completely different chart. So the one I posted was something. Forget it. I got it.
But also, you can go to like the monthly and traditional. For me, it's 21-day chart. Look at the 1SD down here. 1SD's at about 410, a little low. But look, here's the 30. Here is the 30 power mean, where again, right around it's 420 and a half. 420 and a half.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm back.
We got you. We got you.
Sharon Entropy is African crypto warlord's best GF go-to frontrunner.
Nice. But like, here's a 45-minute. I mean, we're way outside the power mean band.
Right.
Got back into it. Here's this reverse. Yeah. Here's this reverse wave trend. And this on a 45-minute.
It's going.
423.41. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
could be faux show. Could be dropping fast. Yeah. Is that lower on the 90? Let's see here. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you. Goodness, man. 420.86 on the 90. And you got to remember also what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this untested daily range right here, where it just didn't even try. It just said bye. Latersville. Could get that pullback, man. Not kidding. Those are the real. Those. I'm not saying it has to. I'm saying there's a probability definitely this can be tested and should be. Should be. It'd be different, right? We had this pullback here, but you got, right? Look at this. That was the first resistance level of the monthly. Literally pre-market pumped up through it, found support on it. Didn't even give that daily range any action at all. I never liked that. Oh, nice. Mom's in the house. All right, Mama. Mama's listening. Got to clean up the speech a little bit. No cursing.
Is that what she said?
Always. Shh. Okay, back to business. Let's see here. But here's this daily range.
I didn't realize it smashed Apple so bad yesterday.
Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff got smashed, right?
Man, I didn't see any of this.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. And that's just like today, right? You get this move down. Boom. Top side of the weekly range. I mean, this could go up and test this daily right now. Doesn't have to dump out right away. But I definitely see this getting into this new weekly range. Did it get tested yesterday? Yeah, just like I thought it was gonna. All right, boom. I mean, that is definitely a test of the weekly for sure. This morning, firm test. I like to get into the meat of this sucker though. 424 is the center. Bottom side's 422.5. That would be a nice area right there. And plus, if you were just to make that effort, if this were to get to the bottom of the weekly range, I would say test. That is a test for sure. Even though this was closer. I've just seen things in the past using this indicator that when it doesn't even give it a shot, right, you just nuke right from the beginning of the day. You go, yeah, it needs to be tested. Just like this daily range needs to be tested. You gap down pre-market from below it. It'd be different if you closed up here and you gap down through them. That is a nice firm test. So yeah, play this
for traders. Either first the chart look off, or your tasty trading platform seems whack as fudge. Reboot.
Yasha playing with the AI. Gotta love it. You're having a ball, aren't you, bud? What time is it there for you? Isn't it like, what time is it? Like 4 PM or something? Something like that.
Oh, here it's 10 to 5.
10 to 5. Yeah, almost 5 o'clock. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What about the Warlord? It's actually earlier, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the same time frame, right?
-1.
-1. So yeah, it's 4 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Cool.
D-Day today, man.
D-Day. Yep.
D-Day.
Wow.
That don't mean anyway.
What a day.
GPT, female dog.
The shit went down.
ChatGPT is my female dog. ChatGPT is my female dog.
Hi, cutie pie. Funny. So yeah, we're all just waiting. We got the big BTC pump. Yeah, SPY, man. SPY's just, and I always say this because I'm going to say it again. When you get outside the power mean bands, man, it doesn't matter. Gravity's going to take over. Yes, gravity. You're going to see this reverse wave trend at some point. Right? I mean, this can bounce around up here. Let the power mean band come to it. It could go sideways into the reverse wave trend. Right? It doesn't have to just dump straight out. That's what's great about these indicators. But that's where the workflow comes in, and you're looking for divergence. Let me see the daily, man. Because we already see it on the 4 hour, and we've crossed the zero mean. That's the thing. On the daily, not happening. All right, not happening. No div. The Z-score? No, too high is right. And I love this Laplace Z-score, man, because it nails. Not only very rarely now are you going to go outside the 99% confidence interval, but it nails these ranges now. I mean, nails them. They're pretty fun. They're pretty fun. I mean, you can see it.
Releasing that, man?
95. What's that?
When you releasing it?
I thought it was released.
Oh, it's not.
What's happening?
You bragging about that shit? We're over here dying.
Well, we got it released, I guess, to us. I thought it was. Did we not? What are we waiting for, Yasha? Do we know? Were we still testing this bad boy? I think it's ready to deliver.
You mean pseudo Laplace Z-score?
Yes, sir.
I think he's ready to go, actually.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's ready.
Well, we're waiting. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think we just have to do the things on TradingView to make it public at this point, or whatever, to make it invite only to the people who are, able to get it.
Dude, that was Caddyshack right there, P-Funk.
I know, right?
I got a good ear.
Unless there's something that Donnybrook has to do with it, or that Van F has to do with it before we release it. But as far as I know, we're good to go.
Yeah, we'll ask. Jeff's in here.
There was the HCF thing, right? I think that might be in a different release, but that's still in queue, so it might be that we're holding up for that.
Right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it to you. But I am liking it. I am liking it. Indeed.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. All right, let's go all the way down here. I haven't went to the 33 minute yet, though. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you.
Why is it bleeding so slowly? Is there like positive drift from the weekly or 21-day that is trying to reverse through?
Oh, the bulls are in denial. Yeah, dude. All we can do is just look at the VEPS. I mean, here we go. 424.54. 33 minute. I'd definitely like to see that, but I like the 4 hour. Why? Because of the bear div. When I see that 4 hour bear div like that, and you're outside the power mean band, I'm definitely looking for a test of that reverse wave trend, man. And that thing's deep. All right, that thing's deep. Hell, 422 is the top side of the power mean band. We'll have to see what happens when it gets here. I mean, last time when it was outside the power mean band, it went to the reverse fissure. A reverse fissure is 412. Woo! That'd be a nice move.
Alpha Trading likes trading views.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. But we're just going to have to wait to see, man. Let's go deeper. What's this thing doing on the 15? Yeah, there was the hidden bear right there. There was the hidden bear. It got set up right at the end of the day. Pre-market down. But you're getting a bounce right here. You're getting a bounce off the zero mean and some bull. Crazy. Z-score too. Resilient little bulls. All right, there's only buyers and sellers. Nothing else goes into it. We're just evaluating what are the algorithms doing. What are the algos doing? Go lower. So in the 15-minute, we got back into that wave trend. And every time you hear me say wave trend, know it's the reverse wave trend. Let's see here. Locally no div. It is from way back here though. We'd have to reset that up, count some candles, but you know, it's definitely there.
Smart traders. Next information.
But I could actually see the bottom side get tested first. And this is where people, when you don't have this indicator, you don't know where these volatility ranges are at. Man, you got to be careful because you got one untested down here. We haven't tested today's daily. Yesterday's got tested early on. All right, that's a nice test. Bottom side of the 68.3 was right at the top. So yeah, boom. Wasn't having it though. And remember what I said, go back to yesterday's stream. I said I would not be a bit surprised if SPY ranges inside the 68.3 Laplace, that there was a 68.3% chance a data set closed in this range. Did it? Absolutely it did. Absolutely. And then I went on to say there's the 95.4 Laplace on the downside. Top side's up here somewhere, right? That's what these ranges are all about. 68.3% chance it closes in this range, 95.4 in that range, and so on and so forth. 99.7% range to, where was the 99.7 yesterday? Got to do it slow. I would imagine it's down there. There it was, deep. It was deep. You're usually going to see it by the fourth standard deviation, and that's what you see on the daily, because there's the third, there's the fourth, or at least yesterday. Sorry. Goodness, there's the fourth from yesterday. Boom, boom, boom. 99.7 Laplace yesterday was down at 412. Come on, let's pull you back down. Nice and slow. See, streaming on TradingView, using the indicators on TradingView, this is what it's like when you're using lagging indicators, folks. These indicators don't lag. I'm just talking about switching charts, doing things. You're always behind the 8 ball. Hopefully at some point we get that fixed. Yeah, I really want to see this daily range tested first. I do. And I mean, it's literally a point above. Get a quick little rip up here and see what happens. See what happens. Just look like pretty solid play to get into a couple cheap puts. Would be willing to double down if it goes up here first and test, get a better entry. Got him at 6 cents, I think. I mean, P-Funk now.
What's the 7?
I was talking about 422s. What's up?
7 minute. I
7.
think it should have printed shortly in 3 prints. It should print a full 7 bar.
Say that again.
She's dirty. 7 minute time frame. We've been sitting here just shy of going on to like 34.
Well, I got a 6 minute time frame. I don't understand what you're asking though.
There's the mean reversion on your funny bottom left thing. I don't know what those are now.
What, these?
Yeah, I can't read it here. It looks like feud Laplace.
It's a feud.
Yeah, that's the new shit that they refuse to give us.
Do we have to show harder? What's the situation? Come
it's
on.
the pseudo Laplace Z-score.
They don't like people from Detroit and Zambia.
Yeah, it must be discrimination.
Yeah, because you guys are obviously correlated. You're definitely correlated, you two.
That don't sound right. Yeah, it's all right, man.
Right.
It's too woke for me.
Oh, yeah. Down here though, on these low time frames, a 6 minute, man, that the bottom of that daily range is pretty much right at the reverse wave trend. This thing could reject here though. We've seen this before too. You can continue to get just drops, rejecting off the bottom side of these power mean bands.
only issue that I have when we use the UPM on that chart you're looking at there is the problem is if you start going from like a 4 hour to an hour to a 30 to a 10 to a 6 or 5, you're getting all kinds of different reads on
Right.
that UPM.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So on a short term, say in 1 minute, you like on my futures, I'm way below it, so you're going to come back up to it. But yet on a 15, it's way above. That's where it gets a little confusing to me.
Yes, that's just all part of the workflow to see, is that 1 minute going to keep going, or is it going to pull back up and nail that wave trend? By looking, right. So say you're like looking like 15 minute all the way down to a 1 minute and stuff. I'm looking for correlations. Say the 15 minute, say we're pulling back up. Say the 15 minute wave trends at the 1 minute Fisher or something. I'm looking for things that where higher time frame wave trends, lower time frame Fishers. Where exactly is it going? Definitely, it's not easy, right? Just like you're saying right now, it's not easy. There's no doubt about it. It's just something with chart time. Yep, you'll get it. P-Funk, he's a grinder. He's going to be a mad magician at this here real shortly. He already is. You definitely took the ball and ran with it.
Different ways, man. We all have different ways in doing stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we hope. I hope somebody comes by. Hey, look how I use this. And then my eyes open. I'm like, oh, show me. How do you use this? Because everybody's going to use this stuff differently.
Right.
It helps. It helps with, just because like with anything in life, we build belief systems with anything that we do. And to get those challenged is like awesome, in my opinion. I always try to challenge people's belief systems, and I like when mine are, because I don't like to get stuck. Because you can do that, right? You can get stuck in a mindset, and I definitely, man, no thanks. Show me something. That's all I want.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah, the way this thing is. So I'm like looking low here. We got to go real low. And this is one of those mornings, right, where that daily range is real tight. I mean, it's close to the top side where the data set is right now. I mean, it's real close. So I'm looking for any dibs being built, but you're going to have to go deep down. Got plenty of stuff going on the 1 minute. Yeah, clean up.
This is like chart porn on the 1 minute.
Chart porn. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
The entropy essentially flowing up.
Yep. And it's great on the 1 minute.
Oh shit! What's happening?
I mean, you can see on the 1 minute the trend. The 1 minute trend to the downside started like 3 minutes before the close yesterday. Continued with the pre-market move. And then as soon as we got to the bottom, right, as soon as Entropy crossed back up the 2 SD band, there was the bottom. That 1 minute wick right there. Boom. And it's literally right when the freaking trend came back up above the 2 SD band. Pretty powerful. Now it's trying to drop again. Well, it did right here, right? Never went into trend, though. This is all random walk. Came out of a trend right there at the bottom. So this move, like 3 minutes before the close yesterday into pre-market, the 1 minute showing trend. Now you got this 1 minute 99 log MA up here. Last time, boom, right before the close yesterday, right? It got up there, rejected, boop, 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 then pre-market, back outside the power mean band. Look, wave trend test. If you want to see how this indicator works real well, put it on a 1 minute. Just watch it. Hell, put it on a 30-second. That's what's great. It's all going to do the same thing usually. You're going to be outside the power mean band. You're going to test the reverse wave trend. Now, here's the 99, which is where? Right, literally almost the bottom of the daily range. Get a wick like this one right above it, test the daily range, and then boop, 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 boop. Or you can just do it now. Everything's expanding now. You got the 525, 981 negatively correlated during this expansion. So let's see. Something's got to give. Which way we going to go? Let me see. What else is over here? Just getting... Oh, let's look at... Let's do... Ooh, Coinbase bounced a little bit, didn't it? Actually, let's... I want to look on the VRE on Coinbase, man. Let's see what madness is going on here. If I were, yeah, I might be interested in getting in a longer term position on Coinbase here.
Wow. That got shredded.
Pre-market, 99.7 Laplace. Yeah, man. That's a hell of a pre-market dumperoo right there. There's a 99.7% chance Coinbase doesn't close today below. What is it at? 46 like 0.6. I mean, that is the bottom of the range. Bottom of the daily volatility range. Let me see. We got one more down here. Wow. So that's what this is what's great about this. Coinbase could dump out, run down to the bottom of the daily, and then close up inside a 99.7 Laplace. These are where volatility ranges and probability levels can definitely be an advantage for you on bounces and rejections. You know this is the bottom of the daily. Hell, if I get a wick down here, I mean, I'd be looking for a quick freaking scalp, right? Right back up to the 99.7 Laplace at some point. Yes, yes. Let me see here. Let's see, is that guy back in the chat? No. It's okay.
Fill up, rack and stack your little buckets of liquidity, early and often.
Yep. Get them, pile money in them little buckets. Let's see here. Set up key. What are you doing? Yeah, Coinbase is just, of course, tied to crypto. 100%. Let me see here. Let's pop that back on SPY.
Can we have a look at copper?
Do you speak, Jay?
What's that?
Please have a look at copper.
He wants copper.
HB1
Oh, I got it.
or H. I forget what.
I already got it.
World 2 units.
Well, early in the morning, it tested the top side of the weekly range. I know it did that. It had already been tested, but yeah, that's where it found support. Got a wick right back into it. Never closed the candle below it, just like over here early yesterday. All right. Or not early, later in the day yesterday. Sent a wick down to the bottom side of that 4-hour 68.3 Laplace, right on top of the weekly. Yeah, right here. So we're going to be running to, but look where it's rejecting from. What monthly level is that? Let me scale this down a little bit. Oh, it's the top of the monthly. Yeah. Top of the monthly. So you're literally right now ranging top of the monthly, top of the weekly. All this price action's in between it. Boom. Boom. Could get stuck in here. Could get stuck in here. Especially, something like copper, right? Definitely could get stuck in there. Till the close. Who knows? Definitely you keep the data set up here. Let me see something. Keep the data set up here on copper. You're gonna move this weekly range up into the top side of the monthly here. That's what you want. That's what you want. Because right now the weekly's below the monthly. Got to flip that up. Get the weekly above the monthly, but the dailies above those. Looking good.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a slow process. Right now, beating its head on the bottom side of the daily 68.3. Boom, boom. And that's what you want to see. You get up here, test the top side of the 68.3, close today above the top of the monthly. That's good. Going into the end of the week, copper could have a nice little pump. We'll see here. You got the top of the daily, center of the daily, bottom of the daily, right below, right? At least the center and the bottom is below the 68.3. What you do, you got support below, got resistance above. It's kind of stuck right in here, man. You can just see it. Boom, 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 boom. What's next? What is next? Oh,
In response with the VREs.
Got a sweet little bird. So let's see over here. Let's throw copper on here. Where are you at? There you are. There's copper.
Yes, that's SPY on the run a little bit. Now through the gap.
Let me see here. Clink, 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 clink. No dib on 1 minute. Let's look at a 4-hour on copper real quick. See what's happening here. Same thing, man. These charts are clean, clean, clean. About The daily. There we go. Yeah, there's the bull div, the pop.
Ooh.
There's the bull div, the pop copper right there. When the moves start, right when it crosses zero mean. And it's making its way. Yeah, reverse wave trend, 3.8, 3.8, and what did we just see?
Yeah, you're looking for high term. Yeah.
Top side of the 68.3 Laplace is 3.8, 3.79. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see that real soon. Why? Well, there's the reverse wave trend right there, 3.82. Definitely.
Thank you so
On
much.
bull div. On bull div. Let me see here, though. Is there any? Yeah, there's no bear. No bear div. You get a bounce right here. You get a bounce off the zero mean. Hidden bull. Right? Boom, boom. Pop it right to that reverse wave trend. But then, considering what this power mean band looks like, and it just crossed down the fissure, that's all that's happening right here. Probably going to get a rejection when it gets to that area. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. Or top side of the power mean band. Because this, when you get that fissure, when that reverse fissure is populating above the power mean band, it's bearish, man. It's definitely, when you do get a bullish pump, that's a great rejection area. I mean, I just showed it in a few other charts, like on gold and Bitcoin, even on low time frames. It's a powerful little area. Indeed. That's what I'd be looking for. Bounce off the zero mean on the daily here. That would work fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like it's around about the new daily print as well. So if it fails below the daily print,
right,
maybe expect the mean revert down.
Yes. That's what I see doing. That's what I see happening on copper. For sure. For freaking sure. And what I know, Yasha, was that Yasha? Who was that? P-Funk talking about Apple. Oh yeah, Apple got shreked up last couple of days, didn't it? Not too bad, but yeah. Well, here we go. Look, this thing's just been riding the power mean band.
I just went yesterday afternoon. Like when I left, I didn't trade in the afternoon. When I left the house, it was breaking out new highs and gave it all back and then some.
Yeah, and now here you got that wave trend, dude. This thing's just been woohoo, mean reverting to different lengths, right on the power mean band. At some point, this wave trend's getting tested. 168. Hell, that's 10 more points to the downside. God, what's this look like on a 5-day, man? Oof. Huh. Now, I'll tell you what, though, man. It's what you want to see. You want to see these power mean bands right now. It's trying to cross up the fissure. This is a magnet for sure. 10 points down right here on the 5-day. The daily wave trend, same spot. Same spot. Top of the fissure on the 5-day and the reverse wave trend on the daily. Same area, 168 area. Probably going to see that in short. In short. Would not surprise me at all. But from there, that could be an interesting little play. That could be an interesting little play, indeed. What else? Hey, DMB, what are you doing? Running away. You know what? Let's take a look on the VRE real quick. On Dixie. Yeah. The run, baby. Immediately opened up the new day. Right, you can see that little dump on Dixie right there, supported on the top side of that daily volatility range. Pulled back, boom, immediately tested the first support level on the daily, ripped right back up into the daily range. Look, rejected right at the top, didn't close the candle above it. Pulled back a little bit and then went up to the top of the side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Trying to break down inside of it again right now. Is there div? I'm sure there is. Let's get down here and start on, I'm going to see 15 minute. Oh yeah. A lot of divergence. A lot of bear div starting to play out here on Dixie. But we got to remember, setting up hidden bull too, right? Setting up hidden bull. So this could pop right back up as quick as it went down. Oh, the supreme leader changed his name back. Damn it. Right when we were getting used to him. Yeah, and here's this on the 15 minute on Dixie, right? Just said that cross. This is shaping up for Dixie, but this wave trend is going to have to get tested here. 104, huh? Not 104.1. I mean, we're talking Not did we get a wick down there real quick, pull right back up. See on the 9 minute. Well, come on now.
I just shorted futures again.
Yeah. It just feels right. Yeah, I'm missing shit. Hold on a minute.
Pardon me. Do you by any chance speak jive?
Now, guys, we just talked about this happening, right? Look at the wick right to the center of the daily. Yeah. P-Funk said, I just shorted them. I bet you did, buddy.
Is P-Funk tap dancing again?
What? I got the funk.
He's got the funk. P-Funk's
Yeah.
got the funk.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's looking up. Now, let's see here. Let's get into the bottom of this daily range, or this weekly range here. That's what I'm looking for. Let's take a trip down the bottom of this weekly. What's going to happen today? I know this is going to happen, that's for sure. And it's really close to that untested daily. Definitely like to see it happening. Let me pop back over here. What's Bitcoin doing? Yeah, we're all over the place today. Hovering around that 25.5 area, right? I mean, it's literally sitting on top of that. Oh, wait. What the shit just happened, man? Nothing just... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Got a test right, just like SPY just did, right to the center of the daily. I'm telling you, man, everybody's like, oh, Bitcoin's going to zero. I'm telling you guys, you got to be careful here, man. Bitcoin is a monster. People are starting to realize there's not too many places to have your money safe. Yeah, it's good. Nice. No, it's a beautiful name. Muhammad Adil. I like it, man. I like it. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
Muhammad what?
Yeah, look in the chat. It's our friend, the Supreme Leader. Said I can call him Supreme Leader or grandson. My grandkids are in the chat. Hi, girl. What's wrong, baby? Man, there's something wrong with my dog. Mom, if you're listening, get over here today. Come see your granddog. What's wrong, baby? There's definitely something not right with her. You want to go out? You want out? What's wrong? Shit. It's okay, baby. It's okay. She's getting old, man. Got me worried. Shit. We'll go outside and play. Yeah, she just gave me a wink. She's like, okay. What am I going to do? I guess get more dogs. Goodness gracious, man. All right, somebody get me back on track.
Cool. We don't even ask for your
Thank you, Mother.
Get free access to our volatility.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good test right there, man. That's a good test of that daily on Bitcoin too. This could definitely spell back out. Let me look. What's going on in
This Alpha Trading live stream is brought to you by Alpha Trading. That's right. We sponsor ourselves. We don't accept other sponsors. We don't run ads or affiliate links. Jump into the Alpha Trading Discord. It's free to sign up. We don't even ask for your mom's credit card number. Get free access to our volatility tools. Learn to trade volatility, probability, and statistics. We even have a free chart you can use that's pre-populated with the indicators you'll have access to, as long as you're a member of our Discord. Take as long as you need to learn them. Learn the tendencies. Learn the chicken tendencies. TM, once you're comfortable using the indicators and you've memorized the tendencies from our volatility and entropy cheat sheet that's available for free.
Did you say chicken?
Check out our premium indicators with a free 2-week trial of more than a dozen of our indicators, including the bulk of those you see here.
It's almost creepy.
Then spend those 2 weeks learning how to use those indicators, including the entropy, the RMLR, the projection boss, the power mean of the UPN, variance, Z-score and the returns oscillator, among others. After that, if you know what you're doing with the VEPS information and you're making good trades, well, you can always choose to subscribe and get access to those and all of the indicators we release to our subscribers. Alpha trading. A better way to trade.
BT putting in the work.
Yes, he said chicken tendencies.
That's what I thought he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. All right, it's awesome.
Like chicken tenders.
That's now he doesn't have to speak the shameless plug. He's got the AI spitting it. I love it.
Right?
It's fantastic. Oh, nice. Hilarious. Oh, Jesus. The Supreme Leader is back. I love it. I love it. Yes, Nuke TA for sure, bro. Nuke TA.
We do the real TA here.
Yes, real technical analysis. I want to technically analyze the charts like the algos do. And they are not trading lagging indicators. Do you really think these firms, do we understand how much these firms are worth? Do you think they're trading lagging indicators? Do you think they're using Fibonacci retracement levels? No, man. No, they're using the distribution. They're using math. I'm not saying, hey, I'm telling you right now, though, Fibonacci's powerful. But you show me a Fibonacci level, I'll show you the distribution level that it nailed, or a daily volatility range. It just so happens those fib levels are there, and that's great. If you want to trade that way, hey, man, knock yourself out. Use the fib levels. I would much rather switch that up for the distribution any day of the week. Yeah, SEC suing everybody, huh? What? More news come out? Who they suing besides Binance? Binance is in trouble. God, do you see some of the shit in the paperwork?
Commingling funds, man.
Crazy, man. I've been telling people forever. FTX was the first. This is not. I mean, I'm telling you, man. These exchanges are corrupt as hell. There's a reason why.
They're not accusing them of stealing funds, though. They're just saying commingle them.
Oh yeah. And
Big
dude,
difference there.
Binance, you don't think they're trading against their own customers? There's so much stuff going on. You think they're holding all the underlying? No. Just like FTX. That's why Binance halts withdrawals every once in a while too. They get just bombarded with with Bitcoin orders. They don't have the underlying, so they got to literally halt withdrawals real quick. They got to go buy Bitcoin on the market and then fill orders. That is sketchy, man. That is super sketchy. It's exactly what FTX was doing.
Market maker's dream.
Yeah, right?
It's a market maker's dream. Are you kidding me? No rules. I've been long retired.
And I'm surprised Binance wasn't the first one to just get blown up. Because when you got a CEO of a company that the freaking meme is your funds are safe, dude, that is the biggest red flag. I've always said it too. I'm like, when somebody repeatedly has to say your funds are SAFU, your funds are SAFU, and it's a total meme, your funds are definitely not safe. Definitely. That's just like somebody came into one of the restaurants and I was just listening and I could hear this guy telling the manager, he's like, well, hey, I will be the most trustworthy person you've ever met. I left. I texted the manager immediately. I said, put a big X on that. And when someone literally in your face says, I'm the most trustworthy person, means they are definitely not trustworthy. You should not have to say that. People say that because they know they're not trustworthy. It's insane, man. It's insane. You got to read between the lines. Yeah.
Got to convince themselves.
Yeah. I would be, if I had any funds on Binance, I would be getting them off there. Everybody's like, oh,
So
well.
Binance US, it's pretty funny, right? So it's been hyped, but it's only the Binance US branch,
Right.
not necessarily Binance as a whole. Binance will be registered in Dubai, which is crypto-free area, like whatever. They're happy to have them, and Singapore.
Yeah, but
so a lot of these exchanges,
they were letting Americans trade. That's the problem.
Yeah, but then they're getting hammered for like listing securities.
Yep.
And then it's very interesting what they've done. So they hammered Binance US for listing like 10 securities, whatever they have called securities, Solana, ADA, and like Algo, AVAX, Mana. I forget another 4 or 5. Anyway, so that's why they didn't hammer Coinbase with that. I don't know. Okay, but they hammered Binance US with that. And that's quite interesting. Now it means Binance has to use their funds and resources to get all those projects to come together to prove that they're not a security. So this is going to be quite a thick one for Binance, like Binance US. How do I put it? Instead of the SEC going after each shitcoin, they're just going to hammer Binance. And then just say, these are the shitcoins that you have to.
The bottom line is they're all securities, man. That's even though you could sit here and say they're not, they're all securities.
They're 100%, man. 100%.
Yeah, every single thing being traded out of here is a security. I know, man.
Bitcoin's not a security. Bitcoin is not.
No, Bitcoin's not. Yeah, Bitcoin's not. If anything, it's a commodity like gold.
It's a commodity, but that's my point. It's a quasi commodity where it's got that gray area. But I completely disagree with you guys. I think they're in what the U.S. is trying to hammer down on it so that they can basically say, hey, we want to control. Obviously, this is all about control. Hence why all this is going to just be crypto all around the rest of the world. And then one day they'll just adapt. They're going to have to.
Bitcoin, in my opinion, is the only one that's not. But
well, I agree with you on that, but I still think it's a thing that you can trade. It's a type of commodity, or whether it's a
it's a commodity. It's a commodity, or it's property. It's a lot of things. It's a payment network, but it's a math protocol, but it's not security because nobody expects gains from the work of others.
How old does a shitcoin have to be in order to be considered a commodity?
Well, there you go.
It just has to not fail the Howey test, first of all, to not be a security. That's one of the requirements.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me read part of this complaint. So,
exactly. Read it there. Tell you exactly.
It says, Zhao and Binance developed a plan to evade U.S. legal scrutiny while continuing to profit from U.S. investors. Line 110, Zhao and Binance understood that they were operating the Binance.com platform in violation of numerous U.S. laws, including the federal securities laws, and that these ongoing violations presented existential risk to their business. Line 111, as Binance's CCO bluntly admitted to another Binance compliance officer in December 2018, and I quote, "We are operating as a fucking unlicensed securities exchange in the USA, bro." Quote end. Emphasis added. In 2018, Zhao and Binance hired several advisors to advise them on managing their U.S. legal exposure. One of these advisors was a consultant who operated a crypto asset trading firm in the United States in November 2018. Just, it's madness, man. It's exactly what we all thought. I mean, this is not... I would highly recommend getting off of Binance. But everybody's like, oh, they're getting sued. Binance has got a lot of money. They'll blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm telling you what, man.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
They do. Like, just type in CZ's net worth. Okay, so check this out, right? The most expensive SEC fine was given to SPF. It's $250 million. Okay? So for this to be a $500 million fine, so what? But what he did is he got like market cap. If that is the barrier to entry that he's willing to pay to just like pay the fine and move on, then he's happy with that. It's like very psychopathic or crazy to even say, but I mean, Yeah, like imagine these guys have magic internet money that they can leverage to the tits. So that's how they gotta look at it. That's the price they're willing to pay to access $1 trillion, $2-3 trillion.
Brain dance.
Yeah. Bottom line is, it's, dude. Here's my point right now, and this will end the whole conversation. Binance is a centralized exchange that goes totally against the ethos of cryptocurrency decentralization. So anybody using that exchange or any centralized exchange, they're not into cryptocurrency. They're into just making a quick buck, trading unlicensed securities, whatever, right? It's like decentralization. This could be the spark that's needed to really kick off a lot of liquidity in decentralized exchanges. I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with people. I really don't. Cryptocurrency is the main thing. It is about decentralization, but people flock to decentralized exchanges and get burned, right? And get burned all the time. They're trading against their customers. There's so much illegal shit going on. That's another thing. It doesn't matter. They're literally letting U.S. investors trade unlicensed securities on their platform. They're trading against the customers too. There's a lot of illegal shit going on. Guarantee it. It's not a regulated market. You don't think that they're scamming? Oh, because he's got a nice big smile on his face, and the fact is, your money's not safe there. You shouldn't have to tell people your money's safe. That's just, it's crazy to me that people don't see that.
But BUSD, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, I will say this: if the SEC can get all the way into BUSD, you're going to see a lot of volume drop off from the market.
Secure, fragile, agile. Decentralization is the key to cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but all that volume can go right into DEXs where it should be. I mean, all these crooks co-opted cryptocurrency and started these centralized exchanges. Don't like it. Why? So it's a central point of failure where everybody's going to get just jacked like they did at FTX. But I know you like to trade on Binance, so you're going to be on the other side of the coin. So.
No. I know that one day I'm going to lose money on a crypto exchange. I just hope that not there anytime soon. Well, or if it is, nice, make it was fucking cheap. That kind of thing. Right. Yeah, man, I look at it this way. So BUSD is just pretty much their little virus that they send out onto exchanges. So you'll see maybe your favorite exchange has a BUSD pair. And that's their arbitrage tool. Yeah? So they can convert from BTC USDT, they buy Bitcoin, and then convert it into BUSD in the dip. And then they send it back to Binance. Or they can settle it, whatever, like a Nostro Vostro account, easy peasy. So it's their little arbitrage machine. Whichever exchanges have BUSD on it, expect there to be maybe wider spreads, a slower moving exchange, right? Sometimes you're like, wow, the price is $100 difference. And you're like, all right, I'm going to send the coins there and press sell. And you press sell and you're like, oh, damn, I moved the market on this exchange. Okay. And then the price catches up. Stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of disparity in the exchange order books. And you can observe that through Agar, AGDR.trade. Just a big aggregated exchange thing. And you'll be able to see the spreads there. And then there'll be a lot of spread hunting because maybe the guys maybe the guys on Bitstamp are going to be buying higher than the guys on Kraken. All right. The Kraken will have a little bit more liquidity going through it in these current moments than let's say Bitstamp. And you can day trade it on Kraken, but you can weekly trade it on Bitstamp safely. So those are the problems that start to occur in a time like this. When BUSD gets hammered. So the whole thing of now what's the coin trading against, right? Was it trading against BUSD? Was it trading against USDT? Or was it trading against USD? So whatever trading pair it was trading against is the next one that they have to question. And if it was against USD, well, then the SEC has all right to jump in and do what they do.
Oh, they have all right to do whatever they want to do. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you gotta look for like a valid investigation. You know,
it's pretty valid.
Point is getting hammered.
I mean,
I don't know. Like out of all the news, I'm not saying it's gonna pump or dump the price. I just say it's gonna make for very fun trading opportunities. Be it bullish, bearish, or just ranging. I just think it's gonna get very wild. You know, so it's not like the news and stuff, but this is pretty big. I mean, it's just two of the biggest exchanges getting hammered, soon to be big fines. So
Yeah,
big fines.
Decentralized exchanges trade on a DEX, a decentralized exchange, not your keys, not your crypto. The AI has spoken, not spelunking advice.
Yeah, I'm not talking about cave diving. Talking about DEXs. I'm just gonna always go back to the point where everything's wrong about all of it. We should be trading on DEXs. That's what crypto's all about. But instead, everybody's like, oh, they just flock to these centralized exchanges. Not good, man. Not good at all.
Yeah, DEXs are, if you care about crypto and trading, you should be trading on a DEX, even if it's a small position or whatever.
Yeah. And where is, maybe we need to get some developers.
The actual of trading crypto, DEX or spot wallet trades.
Right. What's the cheapest trading fee on a DEX that you guys trade on? Because it's all good and well saying we must go trade there.
They're super low, man. They're super low. And if you go right from your wallet, you can even just do it for the network fee.
Yeah, but then they're just going to charge you like the conversion fee, and they take a very...
What conversion fee? If you hold Bitcoin in your wallet or whatever, you're just paying the network fee to run the trade. You're just running a peer-to-peer trade against another trader.
You're literally trying to argue for centralized exchanges. I don't see the argument. It goes against the ethos of cryptocurrency. There is no argument. It goes totally against the ethos of cryptocurrency. That's my point. You can trade on them if anybody can trade on them if you like, and they're open to people that aren't U.S. citizens. There's a lot of countries that can't trade there now. But
let's put it this way: if you have $1,000 in your account or whatever, and you don't have $10 on a DEX somewhere just to try it out and learn how it works and see why it's better, I think you kind of, you're maybe missing out on the full experience of trading crypto.
But if I'm trading, I don't get filled on a DEX. I pay the trading fee, and then I'm going to be 2 times down. And now just
why wouldn't you get your order filled?
Because if I depending on the rules, the trade that's been in the books the longest gets filled first, right? So
not only the longest, it's also size.
That's a sex problem. Whereas I can be entering into a wick.
I mean, there's doctors
on the text. I can be entering into a wicks and get filled because I know that they have a gazillion arbitrage bots running here. I'm gonna get filled. So I don't miss out on a trade, then wait 15 minutes.
Have you ever tried a DEX, even one like Bybit's Apex?
Yeah.
And you see orders not get filled?
I solely use Bybit to upload cash into coin. Because there's no other facility in Zambia at the moment that allows.
But Apex, they're DEX. Have you ever used that?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't really get filled.
And you have orders not get filled?
No, well, like how I'm trading, I get filled on Binance, right? How I trade, I don't get filled on Bybit. First off, the liquidity is insane, like 100,000 XRP at every flipping cent, and they're always there. So I'm never gonna get filled until someone decides to mean revert 101,000 XRP. So it's like I'll just sit with my willy in my hand the whole day. So go to the DEX, similar thing. So it's
so is
a DEX is if you can wait.
Is XRP, Centralized or decentralized?
Well, they have like 600, 700 nodes.
That's an easy
Whatever
yes or no question.
It's also that they have or used to have a very big node that had a ginormous amount of the liquidity, but that's been mostly distributed by or completely distributed by now. So it doesn't really. That was a big argument against its centralization before, but that is honestly gone. So,
if you look at everyone trying to do a DEX, okay, like with the current technology we have, then you look at the XRPL, just type that in, XRP ledger, that's what it is, right? There's people with a gazillion Bitcoin, a gazillion XRP, a gazillion Doge, and they will trade the pairs that they're willing to trade. And all you're doing is you're just playing around in their liquidity pool. That's all you're really doing.
Sure, yeah.
So that's what the XRPL is forming to be. So it's like it is a DEX. Like you and I can connect there and transact at the rate we want.
Yeah, it's an XRP DEX, exactly. But specifically that, yeah.
Right? So like now you can imagine if Binance spread a virus, well then any other shitcoin like XRP trying to offer a service is going to do the same. Bitcoin can offer those services. It just needs to get cheaper. That's it. Right? So like now if it can't get cheap, if it's going to be the cheapest transaction is going to be $1, doesn't sound like a lot to you, but to someone here it's half their day's work. Okay. Yep. So they're just going to go, oh, I can save $1 and send my mom 19 kwacha instead of 0. Like which network is he going to use? You know, so like Bitcoin's all cool and stuff, but then you got to look for other chains that can service it. And now we just go back into the whole crypto shit thing. But I'm just saying, that's what DEXs are for. It's for servicing the Bitcoin, right? And then you can have second layer tokens, Ethereum bull nonsense, trying to service the Bitcoin. That's all its jobs is.
Right. Well, a lot of them are ETH based. They don't even have Bitcoin on them. But yeah, the ones that do, Bitcoin's there's usually enough liquidity to trade if you have a retail position in Bitcoin.
Yeah. So yeah, there's something called Zoom Wallet. I'm gonna download it, and then I will let you guys know if I can even trade on it. But it should be really cheap, and it's done on XRPL.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with centralized exchanges and cryptocurrency. I'd rather just stack Bitcoin and trade the options market, to be honest. I'm not going to dick around with these centralized exchanges. It goes against the ethos of cryptocurrency. I'm going to keep going back to that. That's why this whole industry has been co-opted, because everybody wants to go trade on these centralized exchanges. It's crazy, man.
They want their leverage. They want all their bells and whistles.
Yep. I'm not going to support it. But yeah, I'm in the U.S. though.
So, I mean, people are free to do whatever they want. Yay, God bless them. It's good for more use is good. Yep. But me personally, it's not just that I don't just take a principled stand out of principle, although I partly do. I just honestly don't trust so much the centralized exchanges, and even the ones that have never been hacked yet. That's yet. And with the DEX, you're just way safer because you're holding your own crypto keys. You're not. Nobody else has them. If you lose the trade, you're giving away your coins. That's it. You're giving them to whoever won the trade against you. That's it. Well, I just think they're better for the overall picture of the ecosystem. Like that's why crypto exists.
Yeah.
We can make a DEX. Just saying.
Well, absolutely, I can make. Sure, I made DEXs. I mean, for clients and stuff, we even put out a few for my. They're just fun, but you need liquidity to fund, to get them rolling.
Yep.
But you could just as easily install BISC on your computer and run a BISC node, which is a DEX, a Bitcoin DEX.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could run the McAfee one. He gave that away before he, was left of the earth. And that one's a full-on like ETH based or whatever, but it's it's a tradable DEX. You can use it for whatever.
Time is 10:45. Wait. I can wait.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all good. It's going to do what it's going to do. Going to do what it's going to do. If you don't think this is going to cause problems with Binance, though, I don't know what to tell you. I would not have funds on there. Not at all. If I did have funds on there, I would trade and get them right back off. But inevitably, we're going to hear a bunch of people crying that they lost their money on Binance, just like they lost their money on FTX.
Yeah, look, to be fair, CZ and Binance have done remarkable things since they've opened their doors. To be fair. But that said, when the long arm of the law is after you, man, it makes you a target, and for your customers, not very good.
And so, do we think that CZ is not under the control of you know who, of his government?
Now, I mean, he might be, but I don't. I think that's frankly, it's way because he's not even in China. Sometimes he goes, sometimes he doesn't, but he's not in China.
Yeah, I mean, so what's that matter?
But
they can.
Yeah, for sure. But like, so far he's been allowed to run his thing, and I don't think that his problem with the U.S. is what African pointed out earlier with the listing of the securities and all that stuff.
Yeah,
because the SEC is trying to make, a token win that they can point to and say, we regulated it or something.
Yeah,
but we all know these are just terms of surrender.
Yeah, pretty much.
And whether centralized exchanges survive or not is honestly moot to me. I really don't care. Right. I hope they do. The business, I really hope they do. I'm sure some of them will because they're well backed. But does it really matter? Not to me.
Not me either.
Yeah.
Me either. I don't need Binance. That's for damn sure.
CBDC heat.
No.
Solve this issue real quick.
Let's see here. He says CBDCDs. CBDCDs. Jeez.
CBUSD. Oh, it's not. Yeah, but no,
That's
like
cool,
CBDCs solve this issue. Who cares if no one can define it being a security or a crypto? In the gray area, if it's one of those things in a gray area, it has to be traded against the US government's $1-to-$1 shitcoin. And then boom, you have a very interesting way for the government to skim like 0.01%. So for every $100 through, they're getting 1 cent every trade. So that's what a CBDC allows.
On here, thinking my tea.
CBCD, CBD, CBGB, CBGB, CBGB. Where's CBGB?
That one. Yeah, that one.
What the hell? What you boys talking about?
CBGB's. A good old club in New York back in the day.
Right.
Ramon used to like to play there.
1 second.
Something like that.
No.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
There we go. This 1 second.
We've
Two hours later.
Had to get my tea, man.
emotional, damn it.
Had to get my tea.
Hello to my little friend.
So SPY being a resilient little turd. You got the variance on the 4 hour pretty much, contracted really close. So what's going to happen when this data spreads from the mean? I would imagine this baby is going to be coming down. I mean, you got this bear div on the 4 hour. It's only going to hold up so long. Only going to hold up so long. It's on the Z-score too. It's all over. It's all over. Man, I got to take a leak. Give me a second. God.
Trade the VEPS. Trade the VEPS. Trade the VEPS.
A little subliminal message there from our AI bot. This quiet time brought to you by meditation. Meditation is a thing you can do during quiet times or not quiet times. Depends on how focused you are. It's good to be focused when you're trading, especially when you're trading low time frames and volatility and entropy and probability and statistics. Silence is golden and noise is platinum. Let that sink in.
Hot chocolate doesn't make it so.
No. Yeah. Boring day so far. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We managed to keep us 4 around. Everybody else has just been like, okay.
Trade the VEPS. Trade the VEPS.
Yeah. Trade the
When
VEPS.
we look at VeChain, I want to see if I'm going to die or if this thing's going to pump because it wasn't on the list.
Let me see here. Like I said, VeChain. Hell is it?
And at 1850, like the whole market, it's just going to bleed out like that. And then it's BTC pair if it lost 75. Oh, shit.
Let me see here. Nice. Good. Mom's still listening through all that madness. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, it's going to be outside the power mean band. But, dude, I mean, everything's going to follow Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin going to do? All right. What's Bitcoin going to do? Trying to... Yes, mother. Yeah, and there's just, God, man. VeChain doesn't like the UPM. And this thing is just...
If you just tether US, VeChain, USDT, on Binance, wow. Okay. Not so good. Monthly will still be up there at the 20s because that's sort of where it could. It's just another slow month.
Yeah, this rejects here on some hidden. I mean, it's going to reject on hidden bear here. God, what the hell, man? Why does it? I don't understand why the UPM does not like VeChain. Well, probably means you shouldn't be trading.
Would you happen to have any Grey Coupon?
You like them Chinese. You like the Chinese stuff. I haven't.
XRP and ADA are my American bets.
There
and
you
then
go.
VeChain and TRX are my... I don't really have that much TRX, but VeChain is my Chinese bet because they're coming into America. Like, you know, they're pretty good. I don't even know if they are fully Chinese. It's like a mix. So yeah, that's my biggest Asia bet is VeChain. AJIX is like Europe and America bet. And then, yeah, nothing else really. Don't have Doge. Shiba just for fun of it, maybe like, I don't know what it was. I left with $40 in there.
Right.
After taking it.
Oof.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a... I mean, there's no... Well, I mean, way back here. Let me see something real quick here.
If it gets to like 15, I can finally finish off my vet back. And I don't ever have to worry about it. I've got that solved. Even if it goes to zero, it's all right.
Wow. What is this thing doing, man?
It's nuts, huh?
Dude, it's just insane. What's that? 49. See something real quick. Long spread, man. It's there, though. It's there, though. Yeah, I mean, this could pop out of the hole, but is BTC going to pop out of the hole? That's a bigger question.
Yeah.
7. Whoops.
Otherwise, nice big cheap buy towards the end of the week, end of the month.
Damn it.
All right.
Forgetting I switched that. Never. There. Save a default now. There we go. There's my better read. Now, let me go back over here to. Yeah, I mean, BTC's popping a little bit. I'm telling you, man. People going to need to watch out. BTC could rip. BTC could rip. Pew! You see here on the daily. Come on, man. My God. Oh, I got the UPM turned off. I'm sitting here waiting for it to populate. Okay, back. Let's see. Yeah, man. But is it going to reject off of this 99 log MA up here at about 26.5 area? In the 4 hour, it's got dunked. Setting up some strong hidden bear, man. That's the problem when you get dumps like this. You need bull div building, not hidden bear. And the only bull div, there isn't any. Nothing on the 4 hour. I mean, you have to dive deep. This power mean band never populates. Yeah, I mean, look, you got the wave trend getting ready to cross down Fisher. To be honest, I wouldn't be a bit surprised this thing pumps $800 real quick. They're here at some point, maybe even today. Test this cross. It's power mean band though. Well, last time, right? It was flipping bearish. Tested the wave trend and went sideways and then bounced off the 99 log MA and ripped. Ripped up there to what, 31? Here we are, back to 26. The volatility of Bitcoin. Yeah, would it be fun to be able to trade this? Right? Trade these dumps and these pumps on Bitcoin on centralized exchange? Whee! I just don't trust them, man. I just don't trust them. Intraday, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But, I mean, these things are so closed off to U.S. traders, it's ridiculous now. You can't even get in them. I mean, and that should have been the writing on the wall that something was going on behind the scenes as all these exchanges started setting up everything, right? Oh, well, you need to provide a phone number or an address. You know, they want full verification, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they've been getting tighter for a couple of years already.
Right.
And now it's like, they're at the point where they can just flip the switch.
And so it's like Binance isn't the only one. That's the thing here. I mean, this is like it's like every centralized exchange.
They all got served that letter a couple months ago. That Wells letter.
Yeah.
Basically,
what it was, for at least in South Africa, what I observed is I was young enough to actually see this process get implemented. Is when you get you guys don't really have it in the States, or maybe you do SIM cards, like prepaid SIM cards that you like, those little sticks you put in your phone and then it connects you to AT&T or Verizon. You get those little cards. Okay, so those little cards, they had to be registered to, that phone number had to be registered to your name and your address. So that was called RICA and FICA, RICA and FICA, RICA FICA verification. That was for anti-money laundering shit. This was before exchanges were opening up. I was young. I was maybe like 10, about 28 now. So 10, 12, FICA, everyone gets FICA'd. And then because you're FICA'd, they will allow a shitcoin exchange to open up in this said African country because they can monitor for money laundering. Okay, so all you need to do is give the phone number to the exchange, and then they will ask for a picture of your ID. And then they'll go, okay, cool. So he's got the ID and he's got the phone number. Then it is definitely him. And then they can track you and all this other stuff. So to your bank accounts, like it just links seamlessly for money laundering. What I see in the States is it's technically the States it has an archaic, when I mean archaic, like old banking system. Like they still in the 50s and 60s, whilst the rest of the world is sort of like into the 2000s. Okay, so this is why it seems like, oh, it's such a big thing. It's all this. We already have private mobile money networks here. We already have private BUSDs on the ground. Like literally, I go and I lock up $1 million, I convert it into kwacha, and boom, you can use my BUSD to go buy goods at a shop if the shop accepts it, right? And it's just inter-country currency. So it's already privatized. Now they just want to CBDC it so that the network goes, instead of the network saying, here's $1 million, and then we're going to, I'll do the numbers now. Here's $1 million that equals 20 million kwachas worth of volume that you can send around your economy. Now MTN or Verizon or AT&T have to go to the government and say, look, we're wanting to buy $1 million worth of your CBDC shitcoin so that we can have our mobile money network transacting at all the shops. And now that gives control and gives more profits to the government because technically they do work for the people. And right, so there's more kwacha demand that the government can play with and all this other stuff. And I say this for every currency. I don't just say it for Zambia. It's just the easiest thing to observe because it's a very small nation. So yeah, that's just the waffle about CBDCs. I don't think, and they solve a lot of issues and all this shit. And then your centralized exchanges, their problem gets solved. So we have this in South Africa where I know that I can trade the South African Rand against Doge, XRP, BTC, whatever, like majority big ones. And I can trade it. It's called XZAR, which is pretty much, imagine Verizon offering you $1. It's like trading XRP on Cash App, but you're going to get the rate. Like it's going to be, there's no shitty spread or anything. Like you're going to get the rate. Right. So there's someone providing the money somewhere for this to happen. And that's why I say, if you see these latest ones, what did they insure for? 1 billion? Because that's the kind of games you're going to play when you have 1 billion. But yeah, I'll stop waffling, man. It's just very interesting. And another thought, if we do all start working in Web3 and we're getting money in cryptocurrencies and all this shit, how they're supposed to fund pensions? How they're supposed to track pension money? How they're supposed to do all of this? But you still have, you're an American who's like paying $3,000 to tax a year because that's all you need to eat, let's just say. But then you're claiming $30,000 worth of medical expenses. Like you're really screwing the system, yeah? So they also have to protect those people. CBCs. So it's a tough one. It's everyone has to meet halfway if you want to transact.
There's already pension funds with crypto in them, by the way.
Sorry?
There are already pension funds with crypto in them.
Yeah, there's a few. But not everyone's going to be like that forward, you know?
Right.
It's going to increase, though.
Oh, sorry. So this was my appeal to the government. I said, look, homies, I need this network, and then I'll give you a percentage. So let's say I send 1 XRP. I'll give you 1% of that XRP. Y'all didn't fucking do any exposure. I'll give you one. Boom, in your central bank. It's yours. 1% of every transaction that goes through. Okay, I'm just saying 1% is a general number. It's not that high. It's usually about 99% cheaper than that. But that's how they can stack for their pension fund for free. But now you can't go tell anyone, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, there is ways, but CBDCs allow that to happen seamlessly and easily.
Yeah, man. I'm reading P-Funk's mind. Me and him are like, SPY got no chill. SPY has got no chill.
Cracked this already.
Yeah, I'm looking here. It's right at the top side of the 68.3 Laplace. This is gonna pretty much tell what's gonna happen the rest of the day here. I mean, yesterday got a little bit up above it and dumped out right back to the bottom side. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if the same thing happens here. If we reject, go back to the bottom side. But man, oh man, oh man. What we got here? Yeah, that's all right though. Literally. I mean, I lowered my entry to like 5 cents or something. So it's at 3 right now. on those 422s. To play. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's go. Boring. Boring. Boring indeed. Yeah, I mean this the VIX definitely intraday broke 19, 15 on the VIX. Yeah, man. VIX is dropping.
And it's technically it's very low because it's been in the 20s for a very long time.
Yeah.
If I remember the last time I looked at it, about 6 months. It was in the 20s for a very long time. Bouncing and wouldn't really get into these 14s, and it's holding now in the low 14, 15. Something to happen to get it back up into those ranges. It doesn't really break lower than this number, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been. Let me see something real quick. Let's put it on VIX. 19.27. That was pretty damn low, man. Goodness gracious. What's going on? Here's the 5-day. Let's blow this up. Don't need no power mean band.
Bunk, what does the VIX going down mean?
Woof.
What does it mean? Just no volatility.
No
That's all it
volatility,
means.
yeah.
Would you say the market would be going sideways or range bound?
Well, the thing with the
No, I would say the market would be going up, which is what it's doing.
Yeah, it's what it's doing. When
There's
the
no
VIX,
fear. It's a fear. It's a fear thing.
When the VIX drops, the market goes up. When the VIX starts to climb, that's when you see your dumps.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So right now, for some reason, which I don't get it, there's absolutely zero fear. It's making a new low as we speak right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, it is nuts right now.
Makes no sense at all.
I am right on the boat with P-Funk. Makes zero sense.
Can we correlate these things to each other? If the SPY goes down, this goes up.
Well, yeah, because when the markets come down, that's fear, right? Selling's fear.
Yep.
And
that's
I'm
when
not saying all of it, but that's the theoretical behind it. You know what I mean?
When the volatility in the S&P kicks up, that's the markets start to dump. So when it's down like right here, that's exactly what P-Funk said. I mean, just people are just like they're riding the fucking stallion bareback. They're just like, let's go, baby.
There's zero fear here whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You had 7 stocks take this market up in 6 months, more or less.
Right.
So you'd say, let's get this from 14 to 10 in 1 minute. We'd expect the general person to go, okay, that means no one's really going to stop the SPY trend, so I'm going to jump on it. Right? Does this
if
make
you were to
sense?
drop the VIX to 10, you'd have a market spike 100 points right now. Or you have the S&P spike 50 to 100 points over some news-related event, like something was great, or, they found a $1 trillion gold find or something. I don't know, whatever. You'd have to have some crazy good news.
Yeah. Here's what you can
do. Like the day 9/11 happened, I think the VIX went from, 20 to 100 in a half hour.
Whoops, I don't need that. Let's see here. Let me, real quick. Yeah, we're going overtime. I just want to see this real quick. Here, I'll show you something.
Or the COVID. If you look at the COVID spike on the VIX, it went to 100.
Let me get this data set up here. Let me erase this. Boink. Remove. Bam. So what data set? Let's throw this on SPY. Bam, bam. I want this up here on the... Okay. Let's go up on the daily. Now. Boom.
Vicky, Ingo, what's X?
Bam, bam, bam. Look. See the spike in the VIX, drop in the S&P. When you see the dumps, when you see the VIX pull back, the market goes up. See if it's even better on the 5-day. Yeah, there's good. Bam. There you go. There's a good example right there on the 5-day. I mean, look.
Wow.
Wham. Down. VIX pulls back, pumps. VIX makes its way back up. But you can see, I mean, it was just boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Tom loves it. Everybody. Everybody should love the VIX. But yeah, that's
So
the deal.
That rule is technically only true whilst this ATPC is in negative correlation. Yes?
It's not that I'm even correlating these right now. I just wanted to show the point that what happens when the VIX increases and decreases with the data set.
True even in the green. Yeah, it's true even in the green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It works all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying to correlate those two because it usually always gonna be negatively correlated. I mean, you can see sometimes, but not really, man. It doesn't. You got this little move right here. Bam. Everything went up. It's very unusual, to be honest. But you can see.
Yeah. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. 9 out of 10 times you're going to see the move down for sure. Or up, depending on what it's doing. And right now, VIX is dropping. VIX is dropping, especially intraday, man. It finally got down. It got down below 20, broke 19. So these things are strong, but man, this is not sustainable, though. My opinion. This thing's going to pull back. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this break the bottom side of the 68.3 now. Yesterday, right, it hung up. Everybody's like, oh, bullish, and whoop. But you got this weekly range support and price action. That's the thing right now. That's the thing. 426. What are those puts right now? God, man, they're only 18 cents. Wow. You get a reversal here to the downside of the 68.3, and you buy some 426 puts. Really, probably would have been a good idea to wait for this test up here to even look at puts. But hey, we are where we're at, right? That's why I love the 0 DTEs. Dude,
I like this number.
I've literally got like not even $30 at risk right now or something. Where if this thing dumps, the one SD move to the downside, that's going to change real fast.
Extra 0?
Oh, it'll be, I bet, because my average is about a nickel, I think. I bet those things, you dropped at 424, they'll probably be about 30 cents. Something like that. Maybe 25.
That's a serious pump.
Yeah, nice little profit. But it's to be said, man. It's to be said. Or definitely.
When's your expiration on them?
All a scam. 0 today.
Oh, today. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if you went out a day or two or more.
No, but I was kind of looking. I was looking out to actually, which I usually don't do unless it's something like this. But man, dude, right? This has got to go down. The famous last words. Man, this has got to go down. What is the date on? Well, it doesn't even matter. Let me see here. Day 5th.
Bigger profits.
Even tomorrow.
Well, like if you went to the end of the week, the 421s are a core.
Yeah, and that's what the 7th,
9th.
9th is the end.
9th.
Boy, what is today? Tuesday. What am I?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 9th.
Yeah, it's a 9th. Yeah, 421s. Yeah, they're a quarter. The bottom of the expected move there at 424, though. What are those? 61 cents. That's what I love about this. It shows the expected move. So to the downside, it is like 424 and a half, and this 424s are 62 cents.
Yo, can we look at your 6-minute disco diffusion? Bottom left indicator. The new ones.
The 6-minute on. Wait a minute. What did I do?
Yeah, because it was pretty much perfect. It was 6 times 6, which equals 36 is the nursery rhyme. And that's how long the market had been opened, and then we found it.
Whoa.
The 7 minutes would have been a little bit delayed.
This shit populate here. What am I looking at? SPY?
SPY was the call we were starting it off with on the screen.
Yeah. What's a 6 minute? Man, this thing is just wow. There's a lot of people using the platform right now, probably. Better dip on the 6 minute. This thing's starting to pull back. Where to though? This thing went fucking early morning Nukeyville. I mean,
Risky.
volatility's ebb and flowing into like an expansion negatively correlated right now. So let's see what happens there. All right, the low length just fell off a cliff. Not really fell off a cliff, but went from 30 to 0 in one candle. Bam. Correlation broke on it too. That's why we're seeing this come down on the 6 minute. This expands and the correlation breaks negative. There, we can see that move easily. Especially variance starting to rise, negatively correlated. Better off. What's this look like on a 15? Yeah, man. Hidden bear. If this returns oscillator crosses a zero mean here, could start a little nice little retraction to where though, right on the 15 minute. You were already outside the power mean band. Boom. The wave trend's been tested. I mean, now you're above the wave trend. Here's the top of the power mean band. Ooh, something's got to give. Which brings me right back to the 4 hour. At some point here, this thing is going to come back. Either the top side of the power mean band, reverse fish or reverse wave trend. And that's a big range. That's a 5-point range. Yeah, this I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, today, this is tough. Last week, what a breeze. I was like 5 for 5 last week. This week, different story. Different story.
Minus 5 for 5. No, I'm joking.
Hey, man, you never know. You never know. That's a problem. That's why I do love playing these intraday. That's the only thing, man. I do like it. It's cheap. Your risk is already defined, especially if you're buying the premium, which I would highly recommend if you're trading 0 DT options. There's just the risk reward's not there selling premium unless you're selling naked options, and I highly recommend not doing that. Unless you're going to adopt it where if that freaking thing turns against you at all, get out quick. Freaking get out quick. Then you're going to start nailing your, start getting into your day trade counter too, unless you got 25K in your account, which a lot of people don't. Which dude, not that I don't trust crypto exchanges, centralized crypto exchanges. I don't trust banks. I don't trust traditional trading platforms. So bottom line is I don't trust anybody with my money. That's why as quick as possible, I'm just trying to trade, get that shit right back out. Wham, wham, wham. I do. In the beginning, I had quite a bit of money in this account. I pull it out, man. Right? At the end of the week, take my profits. Bam. Leave a little bit in there to trade the 0 DTEs. Because if you play it right, dude, you're good to go, man. You're good to go. You nail these trades all week and you get by the right strikes. It's very profitable. You don't have to worry.
That's on Tasty Trade.
Yeah. Tasty Trade. Yeah.
You've taken $30 worth of risk.
These options are cheap. There's, you know what I mean? They're 8, 5, 10, 20, 30 cents tops. You know?
Yeah, they're real cheap. But then when you get a volatile move, it's magic watching the premium just inject into those strikes. It's fun, especially when you're on the right side of it. You're like, yeah, pump it up, baby.
You should look into an account in IBKR, Internet Brokers, or what do they call, IBKR.
IBKR.
You can do that from where you're at.
It's really on them.
Come on, man.
Is it an international broker? I don't know what's the name of them.
IBKR.
IBKR. They're international. They specialize in letting you
Interactive Brokers Group.
Oh, these guys. Yeah. Heard of them.
Yeah, Interactive. That's it. Interactive Brokers, and they're worldwide, man. You know.
There it is. Let's see. Boom. I'm just gonna leave that up. Yeah.
Like I said, shuffle us. Link in.
When we get done here, I'll read about this. Go back over here for now.
And even Schwab, you might even be able to get an international Schwab account.
Right.
Because then you can play these things, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm liking this. I think I can do option.
Yeah.
I reckon I can do option.
I reckon you can.
Well, you have to not apply for it, but you got to fill out a suitability. See if you're suitable for it. Just lie on it.
Crack
Exactly.
on Monday. Only.
Tell them, yeah, what's your experience? Extensive. There you go. It's a way around it all. I've done it all.
Sure, I will be.
Because if you tell them you ain't got any experience, they won't let you trade options. So you know what I mean? They'll just
Yeah.
put the kibosh on you. So just tell them you have a long history of it. But don't they have options down there? And can't you trade out of South Africa?
So for me, there's no, how do I put this? It doesn't really matter because of the country I'm in. There's no options facilities for me. If I'm going to be sending money out, I'd rather be using like an American one.
I would too. International brokers is probably one of the biggest in the world. That's what I'd be using if I were you. And your money's safe. Well, as safe as.
Yeah. Now if you're an American business, 250 grand, it's insured.
Right.
They paid for it.
Right. And then they're not going nowhere. I had a chance to go work for them about 25 years ago. I really wish I would have.
So Coinbase is getting sued too? Yeah.
Not sued, but they got the SEC's on them.
SEC sues Coinbase. Coinbase says operated as an unregistered broker since 2019. U.S. government sells.
Go ahead.
And then it says U.S. government sells Bitcoin's worth of BTC via Coinbase since 2019. Of course. Yeah, the hypocrisy is amazing. They're suing Coinbase, but they literally use the exchange to trade Bitcoin. Pretty funny, man.
That's because you got a president right now who doesn't even know where the hell he's at. So the bottom line is every other cuckoo is running the government right now.
The government's so corrupt.
Once he's gone.
So corrupt. What the hell happened to my desk?
Well, they're also saying that they're I think they're more going after them as being an unregistered exchange. More so than they are
an
as
unregistered broker.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like a broker dealer.
Yep.
And then when you're a broker dealer, then you have to have licensed. Like I can't, like my licenses are expired, so I'd have to retake my tests. If I was to go back in there, and so basically it's like what I said to you guys, it's been everybody who trades at like, Binance or Coinbase or whatever, and whether they're making markets or a broker there, they don't even have to have a license to do it. So there's no regulation, none, zero. I guess there is a little bit, but not, I could
What do I have to search to become a person who can offer options in stock? There's like all these tests.
Broker. You'd be a stockbroker. It's called, in the United States, it's a Series 7.
Stocks.
So I don't know about, every country's probably got their own, Zambia. Why don't you sell stocks in Zambia?
Yeah.
I'll trade you 3 squirrel skins for a freaking 0 DTE 426 option. Put.
10 bags of maize, puppy. You'll get your 0 DTE. Let's go.
I mean, that's also why you see all these other exchanges like Bitstamp and all these other ones going after these CFDs.
Yeah.
Because it's basically, you get around all the regulation when you do it at cash for difference, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. CFD is. So.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Congress inside trades every day.
Yeah, of course they do.
It's a joke,
and they never lose.
Yeah, it's so corrupt, man. It's so corrupt.
Yeah.
This the government. Yeah, man. The hypocrisy is amazing.
They make Warren Buffett look like he's a schoolboy.
Yeah, dude.
That's how good they are.
Dude, we already know the biggest criminals in the world wear suits and ties. They're in D.C. But they're the ones prosecuting everybody else. It's fucking, dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's called deflection.
Yep.
Yep. Here's what's really, we're going to tell you everything we're not going to do, but we're really going to do it.
It's dude, you just got to sit back and just laugh and be like, we are definitely in the Matrix. 100% in the Matrix. All right, SPY, it's party time. Let's go.
God, look at real quick before you go. Look at the Nasdaq futures. Look at that perfect bounce off the daily. And that's what's leading this down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Tested the daily perfect.
Yep. Didn't close the candle inside of it. Just some wicks up into it. Yeah, them bears are right here just waiting.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
Even the S&P, man, it's just
yeah. Let me look at the S&Ps. Yep, same thing. Yep. Closed the candle outside of it, immediately dumped back out.
What's your pennies? Are they dollars yet? Are your pennies dollars yet?
No. Nope.
Yeah. No, not his. Oh yeah, I'm trading futures, man. So yeah, I've had a good day today. It's a good little day.
Nice.
I'm just scalping this shit, man. That's all, you know. And I keep going back and forth between the big contract and the smaller contract, because the smaller contract, it's more like market making, whereas the big contract, you got to be pretty precise on.
Yep.
You really do, man. Because, you know, instead of every point being $5, it's $50. You know what I mean? So it's a big difference.
Major. Biggin.
Biggest words I will ever tell you are, I'm from Washington. I'm here to help. The 7 dirtiest words I will ever tell you are, I'm from Washington. I'm here to help.
Yeah, exactly. You smart AI.
I'll tell you everything I'm not going to do.
Right. All right, guys. We're over time. Yeah, let's wrap it up. But there's a lot of good conversation, though, for sure. And as always, we always just respect each other. I mean, I see your point of view, 100%. God, can we just make something good out of all this? For Christ's sake, right?
Exactly. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Don't worry about it.
Because, crypto's already won. For sure. That's what this is all about. Cryptocurrency has definitely already won. They're scared shitless of it. They should be. They should be. So here we go. But that's the crazy thing. There's all these different factions battling for control. Who will win? The good guys, hopefully. If not, we're jacked.
Thank you, humans, for your shared insights.
Welcome, sir. You know what, guys? Hey. Let's get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for all the support in the Discord. Thank you for the support if you're watching on TradingView. It's been kind of a slow week. Hopefully this thing speeds up a little bit here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We will see. We still do. We still got plenty of trading day left, right? Afternoon session kicking up. Trade wise, trade well. See you tomorrow, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Alpha Trading out.